What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing a little teaser trailer review for you guys. Marvel released the teaser trailer for the Doctor Strange movie. It will be released in November of this year. I gotta say, I am incredibly pumped for this movie. I have been ever since I was at D23. You guys may have heard me mention it a couple of times in other videos of just how awesome the visuals were of what they showed us of the movie. We saw all kinds of like levitating cars spiraling in the air, all kinds of stuff happening to New York, and we see some more cool stuff in this teaser trailer. So there's going to be three things that I want to talk about as far as the highlights for me in this trailer, which is very short, by the way, and if you haven't seen this teaser, go watch it first and then come right back and then we'll talk a little Doctor Strange. Now first off, I'm not going to try to pretend I'm the biggest Doctor Strange fan that's ever out there. I've always liked Doctor Strange due to his connection to Spider-Man. And speaking of Spider-Man, this guy is a Steve Ditko creation. The world of Doctor Strange is entirely Steve Ditko's. He came up with it on his own. The visuals that you get from those early Doctor Strange comics are phenomenal. Look them up, man. It's insane. Very psychedelic. Very trippy aspects as far as getting that whole vibe of these multiple dimensions and everything. Like one of the, I can't remember exactly, I think it was an annual, I think it was Amazing Spider-Man Annual 2, where Spidey has to fight some bad guys in one of the, in a different dimension, and he's on this little planet ball thing, and you can just see how they're connected to each other. They almost have like these portals that move in and out of each other. It's very complex stuff, and I think it's way ahead of its time for what Steve Ditko was doing. I mean, it's insane, and I think so far we're getting a good idea of, we're getting a great, great rendition of that for this movie. So, and they still even really haven't, they really haven't shown much of that stuff. Like you see some warping of things. This was it Dormammu? Who was the guy in red? That's my first question. The guy in red. I think that was Dormammu. You see him walking down a hall, and just the whole area is just morphing and changing around and shifting and everything like gears. It's a trip. And then my other, because we know that Mordo is being played by Chiwetel Ejiofor, right? Or Dear Miss, as I know him from Serenity. I love that character, and I'm happy that he's playing the villain of Mordo. Spoiler, you know, it looks like, because it looks like him and Strange are buddies and everything, and then, you know, eventually he's going to be the villain, right? Also, we got the Ancient One, who's played by a woman. Which is cool with me, but then it also makes me kind of think: is it going to be Clea? Is she Clea, or is she just the Ancient One? Because it's the Ancient One that trains Doctor Strange. So those are the three questions that I have. You know, those are the things that I'm wondering about right now. But the parts that really made me geek out is Benedict Cumberbatch's voice, well, as an American, his American accent. The voice of Doctor Strange I thought was very cool. I liked that a lot. Doctor Strange is one of those people that you listen to, right? Like you know, Doctor Strange is giving you advice and helping you out. You do what he says. He's there to support Spider-Man, and he helps the Avengers too. So he becomes one of the new Avengers later on. Anyway, and then I loved the scene of that shot of New York, kind of. Like it was like four of them, like just toppling and churning around each other. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, man. Like it's just absolutely insane. And then the last thing that hit the geek spot so hard was the astral form. He got the astral form punched out of him, and you just see it just float back. I thought that was cool. I mean, a tiny minor gripe of mine is I wish it had a little bit more of a bluish hue more than an orangish hue, and I hate myself for saying that out loud because I'm so stoked to see Doctor Strange done so well. But just a tiny, I kind of wish they had a bluish hue. I don't know. I just in the books, in those original books, he's just colored just completely white. But I think in a lot of more contemporary interpretations of the astral form, it has a little bit of a bluish hue. They're not wrong in making it a little bit on the yellowish side, but just a minor preference. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought about the trailer. I absolutely loved it, or the teaser anyway. I'm very excited for this movie, and I will have a statue review up later today. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!